Ladies and gentlemen, the killer has been unleashed.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Like a natural disaster or a kaiju come to life.
Bronson is a whole new breed of big man. Agile, with plenty of impressive athleticism.
Bronson Reed believes he is pound for pound one of the best competitors in WWE, and he has no problem proving it.
Here comes the most diabolical duo in WWE.
Karrion Kross and Scarlett, the Doomsday Machine, and his sinister Siren.
Loyal to each other until the end of time, Kross and Scarlett are inseparable.
And incapable of showing any mercy inside the ring.
A match made in, well, maybe not heaven.
Calculating and cold-hearted, these two are exceptionally dangerous.
Whatever it takes to win, Kross and Scarlett will do it.
Just like Scarlett says, time to fall and pray.
And time is up for Kross and Scarlett's enemies.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel, and a main event level match.
Big Bronson Reed really is a force of nature, isn't he? Just a colossal superstar with a high-impact, high-intensity offense to match.
You got that right about his offense, Cole. The tsunami says it all. Tangling with this mammoth of a man is no easy task.
Absolutely, Corey. This matchup should be quite the collision.
But the devil's work is never done, and Karrion Kross is living proof of that. With a combination of intense ruthlessness and devious mind games, Kross isn't someone you look past. He's someone who runs through you, mind, body, and soul.
Yeah, Kross is as dangerous as they come. You can never count him out, not even for a second.
An elbow drop.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop. From the top. Elbow.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact? No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
The end was in sight.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
And into the corner he goes. Running hip attack. What impact?
Elbow drop. Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Bronson Reed isn't your typical big man. How do you counter Reed's totally unique brand of physicality?
Well, Bronson might be unique, but the strategy's tried and true. Wear Reed down. You've got to outpace Bronson and just force him to burn through his stamina as quickly as possible. So ruthless.
Overwhelming offense now from Bronson Reed.
Yeah, the Auszilla is proving hard to keep up with.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and oh, stop right to the hand.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And the manager is searching under the ring. She could only be looking for something nefarious down there. With a massive Death Valley driver.
And staying with it, into the cover.
There's two. No, stops the count at two.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
He's able to reverse it.
The official removing that potential hazard in the ring.
Oh, the reversal by Cross. Not looking good. In this position. Oh, right to the throat.
Isolating their opponent's arm, and oh!
And a series of vicious stomps.
That catches Cross looking.
Quick takedown there.
Big Bronson Reed up high.
Watching!
Reed is just about to take this.
Oh, she is. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
A pretty decisive win for Bronson Reed.
Cross will rebuild and return stronger to fight again.
Time stopped. Karrion Kross overestimated his chances and goes down in painful defeat. Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover. The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Messing with Rhea Ripley is just plain dangerous. Her power, her intensity, and her complete lack of remorse makes her a one-of-a-kind threat.
What's really scary is it seems like Rhea is only getting stronger, more lethal. She's deadlier today than she was even just yesterday. Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin.
A woman obsessed with championship goal.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
She is about to go one-on-one with the Eradicator. And you know Rhea Ripley is set on destruction.
The nightmare of WWE, Rhea Ripley ready to unleash her particular brand of brutality in this one-on-one match.
Whatever mommy wants, mommy gets, Cole. And right now, she wants to run down the competition and let them know just who runs things in WWE.
Ripley definitely looking to make a statement tonight, folks.
And then we've got the self-proclaimed prodigy across the ring, Roxanne Perez.
It may be self-proclaimed, Saxton, but Roxanne backs it up every time she sets foot in the ring. At such a young age, Roxanne's already proven herself as the yardstick by which other superstars should be measured.
Hair pull mat slam!
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stomps. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
two-handed choke slam.
Northern Lights suplex. Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Endless knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow. Corey, what do you think Roxanne Perez needs to do to focus on this match?
Roxanne really needs to tap into her vicious side, Cole. Usually it takes some time before she reaches that point in a match, and it tends to come with some frustration. But if Roxanne can tap into that throughout this match, all while keeping her wits about her, things could really end up playing out in her favor.
Rhea Ripley in command right now.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers. Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. A big slap. She gets put in the corner. Forearm.
Now a series of vicious stomps in the turnbuckle. Stomps. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Yes.
Up into the electric chair. It's a long way down from here. The counter with a poison rana.
She turns that attack away.
Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation.
Tossing them aside.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Ooh, right to the leg.
The damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
Yeah, she's in a lot more than rough shape here.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Goodness gracious.
Rhea Ripley can kill with a smile and wound with her eyes.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, what a shot to the ear.
Down with force. Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Muscle up her opponent for riptide.
Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
A win here tonight for the Eradicator.
But for Perez, this loss is only going to light a fire underneath her.
Yeah, and whoever gets in her way as she tries to come back from this is going to get burned.
It's Tiffy time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
An elite gymnast turned WWE superstar, Stratton turns heads with her prettiest moonsault ever.
Just an undeniably impressive athlete, Stratton mixes acrobatics and power to jaw-dropping effect.
Tiffany Stratton is so much more than just another pretty face.
Here comes a model superstar.
Representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
Gorgeous looks, improving by leaps and bounds every match. Maxine has all the good Dupree genes.
Hey, question, whatever happened to Maxine's brother?
I heard he just disappeared into the night.
You do have to appreciate that Maxine Dupree is not willing to rest on her laurels or her looks.
Byron, it's Dupree. And can really see her confidence growing in the ring with every match.
Well, it's because Maxine knows she needs to work hard to prove the doubters and the haters wrong.
Tiffany Stratton hasn't exactly made many friends in the women's locker room, but as far as she's concerned, the only friends she needs are championships and accolades.
Yeah, Stratton was born with a silver spoon in her mouth and is used to getting just what she wants. We'll see if she can get just that here tonight.
And then we've got Maxine Dupree. Starting as a savvy manager who is skilled at working behind the scenes and ringside, Maxine has proven she has the goods inside the ring.
Yeah, seems like Maxine is dedicated to mastering every aspect of this business. You gotta love the energy and enthusiasm she brings to her matches. She knows she's not the most experienced competitor, but she never lets that discourage her. Sky high!
Way up there. And she kicks out.
Still too early in this match. And she's set right into that corner.
Crushed in the corner. Flying senton from the apron. And Dupree's focus being tested there.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Here we go. All the way to the outside.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Well, Tiffany Stratton is clearly impressive in the ring. She's still relatively inexperienced in the ring. Corey, do you think that could end up being a problem for Tiffany in this match?
I actually think it might play into her favor here, Cole. That inexperience can make Tiffany far more unpredictable in the ring, and that unpredictability is something she can ultimately use to her advantage.
Dupree has the momentum against her here.
And you can't deny how effective Tiffany's unpredictability in the ring can be. Using that to her advantage here, and it's working like a charm.
Knife edge chop.
Just caught flush.
Rope-assisted drop kick.
She's being derailed here.
Every aspect of your toughness gets tested in a lengthy match, mental and physical.
Oh, put the brakes on Dupree.
Now Stratton looking for some momentum.
Could be the table turner Tiffany desperately needed.
And cover now for the match. 2. Barely kicks out.
What a match. The center of the universe.
Able to make a timely escape. Effective arm drag.
Mounting. And hammering away.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Tiffany out of harm's way.
Ow!
Stratton goes up high with
The prettiest moonsault ever.
It's over. Maxine is done.
2. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
The fight was too much for Dupree to handle.
Maxine Dupree really gave her all.
But her all wasn't good enough. Hopefully she'll use this as a learning moment.
The Celtic Warrior always ready for a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior,
A multi-time world champion, king of the ring, Money in the Bank, and Royal Rumble winner.
Hey, there's no fight Sheamus can't come out on top of. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tribal Chief is here.
And we may have no other option but to acknowledge him.
And his opponent, accompanied by the wise man, Paul Heyman, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The Tribal Chief has faced opponents from every corner of the earth, and none of them have withstood the challenge.
And at this rate, who's left?
Well, it may seem impossible, but a match like tonight is an ultimate opportunity.
Then reality sets in. You are facing greatness on a different level.
He needs to transform into a one-man battalion in order to take on the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
I'm not sure that's going to be enough to overcome Sheamus.
And Roman Reigns has made it clear that he doesn't just want his opponents in the WWE Universe to acknowledge him. He wants the whole world to.
Which is why I acknowledged him with a text first thing this morning, Cole. That's just what you need to do to stay on the Tribal Chief's good side. Otherwise, as we'll surely see here, you're going to get stacked and smashed. You're either on the island of relevancy or you're in Reigns' way.
I'll say this much for you, Corey. You are certainly a pragmatist.
And then we've got the fiery brawler himself, Sheamus. Nothing fancy about his in-ring style. Sheamus is all about unleashing his ferocity on anyone who steps in the ring with him.
He's not worried about his attacks looking pretty. He's concerned with making sure they hit with as much force as possible. With Sheamus in the ring, we're in for a good old-fashioned Donnybrook.
This is going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force. Reigns is wasting no motion.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Counter from the Celtic Warrior. Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. Cuts the attack off.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Corey, any insight into what it must feel like stepping up to the OTC Roman Reigns?
Well, one thing about facing off against Reigns, Cole, you can't let nerves get the better of him. Reigns smells fear, and once he does, he pounces. So you need to be the hunter in this situation, not the hunted.
Boot right to the throat. And Sheamus can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Look, Sheamus loves a fight, but he can't be liking this. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Ah, what a
a smash.
That is just insulting. And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Smashed. Send him home.
There is no mercy on the island of relevancy.
He connects with a counter.
Sheamus able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Sheamus able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain control?
Big boot.
Roman's on a roll here.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Crank in the head.
Incredible.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And he tosses him back in now.
He is...
Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this. Impact.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Could that be enough?
For the win.
And Roman Reigns is your winner.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Like clockwork, the win goes to Roman Reigns.
If I know anything about Sheamus, this loss is going to add more fuel to his fire.